Millions of Americans secretly use male sex toys, but almost nobody talks about the real risks hiding behind the pleasure. Before you put anything on your body, inside your body, or around your most sensitive organs, you need to know what it can actually do to your health. This guide exposes the benefits, dangers, myths, and hidden risks that people never mention, especially young, inexperienced, or unaware, virgin users who try these devices without proper knowledge. Introduction. Male masturbation sleeves, strokers, or artificial vaginas have become extremely popular in the United States. They are marketed as safer than casual sex stress relief tools, substitutes for intimacy, realistic experiences for beginners. But what many first-time users don't realize is that anything involving your penis, blood flow, skin, and sexual nerves can impact your physical and mental health, sometimes permanently. This article is created for USA audiences, especially first-time users, young adults exploring sexual health, people who want safe and accurate sex education, individuals curious about benefits and dangers, those who want to avoid real accidents, injuries, infections, or long-term damage. Section 1. What is this product? Educational description only. A male masturbatory sleeve is a soft, stretchy device made from silicone, TPE, or rubber. It is designed to create friction, provide tightness, simulate internal pressure. Some people compare the sensation to intercourse, but it is not a replacement for a human partner. It's simply a tool for self-stimulation. Section 2. Why people use it. Benefits. Here are medically and psychologically accurate benefits. 1. Safe sexual outlet. For adults, masturbation toys can reduce pent-up tension, anxiety, sexual frustration, impulsive, risky behavior. When used safely, they can be a risk-free alternative to casual sex, especially in the USA, where STDs are common. 2. Zero risk of pregnancy or infections. Unlike sexual intercourse, toys do not cause pregnancy and don't transmit infections as long as they are cleaned properly. 3. Good for beginners or inexperienced users. Virgin users often feel fear, anxiety, performance pressure, shame. A private tool helps them explore their own preferences before entering a real relationship. 4. Helpful for mental health. Sexual frustration affects mood and sleep. Healthy sexual release can help reduce stress, improve sleep, elevate mood, relax the body. 5. Can help understand your body. Men learn what pace they prefer, what pressure is comfortable, how sensitive they are, how fast they get aroused. This knowledge prevents embarrassment during future relationships. 6. Can improve stamina if used correctly. Some use it for practicing slower stimulation, delaying ejaculation, strengthening pelvic muscles. This may improve performance with future partners. 7. Provides a safe option for long-distance relationships. Many Americans in long-distance relationships use toys during video intimacy with partners. Section 3. The risks, harms, and dangers people don't know about. Here is the most important part, the nuksan. Many people use the toy incorrectly and damage their health. Danger 1. Penis skin damage, friction burns, and tears. Most beginners don't use enough lubrication. This causes redness, burning, micro tears, cuts, swelling. These injuries can take weeks to heal. Especially for beginners, the skin is delicate and easily damaged. Danger 2. Loss of sensitivity. Overusing tight toys can reduce natural sensitivity. Why? Because the penis adapts to stronger pressure than real intercourse. Men who overuse these toys often report reduced pleasure, numbness, inability to enjoy real sex, delayed ejaculation. This is called death grip syndrome. Danger 3. Addiction to artificial stimulation. Your brain begins expecting unreal tightness, intense friction, perfect stimulation, constant sensation. This creates a situation where real partners feel less exciting, causing relationship problems, erectile difficulty during real intimacy, reliance on the toy. Danger 4. Erectile dysfunction, psychological ED. Many young American men develop toy-dependent erections. If they can only get aroused with a toy, they experience ED with partners, anxiety, performance fear. This becomes a long-term psychological problem. Danger 5. Bacterial infections. If not cleaned properly, these toys trap bacteria, mold, body fluids. This can cause itching, foul smell, redness, infections, painful urination. Dirty toys can even lead to UTIs, urinary tract infections. Danger 6. Allergic reaction. Cheaper toys are made of low-quality TPE or rubber with chemicals. They may cause burning rashes, chemical irritation, long-term skin sensitivity. Some men develop severe allergies. Danger 7. Circulation problems. If the toy is too tight, blood flow reduces, penis becomes cold, discoloration occurs, nerve damage, risk increases. In extreme cases, it can cause long-term damage. Danger 8. Unrealistic expectations of women. Artificial devices create unrealistic standards, such as extreme tightness, perfect smooth textures, no natural variation, no emotional connection. This leads to disappointment in real sex, loss of attraction, unrealistic fantasies, relationship problems. Danger 9. Overuse, leading to fatigue and pain. Using the toy every day or multiple times a day may cause soreness, pelvic strain, testicular ache, delayed ejaculation problems. The body is not meant for constant, intense stimulation. Danger 10. Mental health impact. Excessive use can cause guilt, social withdrawal, avoidance of real relationships, loneliness, depression. Some men replace all intimacy with artificial toys. Danger 11. Embarrassing accidents. People sometimes get stuck, cut the toy, injure the tip, break blood vessels, damage nerves. These injuries can be serious. Danger 12. Danger for coonware boys who copy pornography. Porn often shows unrealistic behavior. Young boys using toys try to imitate porn positions, pressure, or speed, leading to sprains, friction injuries, nerve compression, psychological addiction. Beginners must be extremely cautious. Danger 13. Temperature risks. Too hot, too cold. Using boiling water or ice can cause burns, numbness, frostbite, nerve damage. Many USA beginners make this mistake. Danger 14. Privacy risks in the USA. Digital footprints matter. Ordering toys online can expose purchase history, browsing patterns, privacy settings. Some people face embarrassment when shared accounts reveal orders. Danger 15. Long-term sexual dysfunction. The biggest hidden danger: your brain reprograms arousal around the toy instead of real intimacy. This may cause erectile issues, inability to climax with a partner, dependency, distorted arousal patterns. The hidden dangers no one warns young users about. Sex toys are advertised as completely safe, but sexual health experts in the USA warn that misuse is becoming a silent problem among teenagers and young adults, especially those who are inexperienced. Below are dangers people rarely talk about, but every new user must understand. 1. The brain rewires faster than you think. Neuroplasticity effect. Your brain is extremely sensitive to patterns of pleasure. When you use a device that gives stronger pressure, more friction, a tighter grip, faster stimulation, your brain starts saying, "This is the only thing that feels good." This leads to dependency, loss of natural arousal, reduced sensitivity with real partners, inability to climax during intercourse, erectile difficulty without the toy. This is not psychological weakness. This is neuroscience. Your arousal pathways change based on repeated habits, dopamine addiction. Same reward loop as porn. Using toys, especially with porn, creates a double dopamine surge. This trains your brain to chase instant gratification, intense sensations, unrealistic expectations, extreme novelty. This rewires reward pathways similarly to porn addiction, gambling, impulsive behavior. Once this cycle forms, real intimacy may feel boring compared to artificial stimulation. 3. The illusion of experience. Many young men believe, if I use this toy, I'll automatically be better in real sex. Reality is the opposite. Why? Because the toy does not teach emotional connection, communication, understanding a partner's comfort, reading body language, adjusting stimulation based on feedback, respecting boundaries. So when inexperienced users finally enter a real relationship, they feel awkward, nervous, disappointed, unable to perform. The toy gives confidence but not experience. Thought 4. Damage to the frenulum, most sensitive area of the penis. The small band of tissue under the head of the penis is extremely delicate. Tight toys can cause stretching, tearing, micro-injuries, long-term sensitivity loss. In severe cases, some men need medical treatment. Part 5. Risk of testicular torsion, rare but serious. Aggressive movements or pulling during toy use can twist the testicles. This causes sudden sharp pain, swelling, nausea, emergency situation. If not treated within 4 to 6 hours, it can cause permanent damage. 6. Delayed ejaculation disorder. When young users rely on intense stimulation, they may struggle to finish during real sex. This makes partners confused and men embarrassed. Over time, this becomes a clinical condition. 7. Performance anxiety in real relationships. Virgin users often become mentally dependent on toys. When they meet a real partner, they fear, what if I can't get hard? What if she won't enjoy it? What if I finish too late or too early? What if she judges my body? This creates performance anxiety, the number one cause of erectile problems in U.S. men under 30. 8. Emotional isolation. Some people replace dating with artificial devices because it feels easier. This leads to loneliness, social withdrawal, fear of rejection. In the end, the real danger was never the toy itself, it was silence. Silence about sexual health. Silence about real risks. Silence about the long-term damage that thousands of young men in the USA face without ever knowing why. Most boys don't talk about these things. They learn from the internet, from rumors, from porn, never from real education. And by the time they understand the consequences, the habits are already built, the nerves are already damaged, and their confidence is already gone. Sex toys can be helpful when used safely, but when inexperienced users rely on them for comfort, confidence, or escape, they don't just lose sensitivity. They lose connection. Connection with themselves. Connection with real intimacy. Connection with real relationships. The truth is simple. Artificial pleasure can feel good, but it can never replace real human connection, real confidence, or real love. Your body deserves safety. Your mind deserves clarity. And your future deserves better than silent harm. So before you use anything, ask yourself one question. Is this helping me grow, or is it slowly taking something away? Because in the long run, the most powerful part of a man's sexuality isn't found in a toy, it's found in emotional strength, real intimacy, healthy habits, and the confidence to choose what is good for your future. Take care of your body. Protect your mind. Respect your health. And never let temporary pleasure take away long-term happiness. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share.